yo, I'm back in the same shirt, back with the different head, but got the same heart. I try to rhyme, but I can't, because I don't think when I speak. Yeah, that's a classic rap. So yes, back again in this cold, cold weather. But then you must be wondering, why am I in a t-shirt? Because I've got a heater going right there. So yeah. So anyway, guys, today we are gonna be covering our sun in the 10th house for a Cancer ascendant person, and what happens when sun is in the 10th house for a Cancer ascendant individual. And for Cancer ascendant people, sun rules the 2nd house. So now this is different from my other series. This is not just sun in the 9th house or sun in the 10th house or sun in the sign of Aries. This is two things combining plus the Lord that or the sign that sun rules. And obviously, if you do not know where your sun is placed, all the other planetary placements, all the conjunctions occurring in your horoscope, for all those details, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, and Aspects at the Speed of Light, including all my consultations at this link here. So, sun in the 10th house for a Cancer ascendant person. Well, for a Cancer ascendant, sun rules the 2nd house of family, wealth, lineage, assets, speech, food. Sun represents your senses. Because Leo is a regal sign. It represents royalty. For a Cancer person, for them the royalty is their family. Family is everything. Family is their crown, their throne. Now, Lord of that, which is sun, and Leo is a very fixed sign on their fixed habits, and it's a fiery sign, goes into the 10th house in the sign of Aries, where it's exalted and powerful, where it is again in the fiery sign. But this time, Aries is a movable sign. It is not fixed. That means the nature of Aries is really, Yash? Thank you. I've got 2 dogs here, so they're going to do their thing. Okay. So, it's in a movable sign. Because Aries is a very impulsive sign. It's a sign of passion. It's a sign of competition, aggression. So, Aries can go into different direction to accomplish their goal. So here, sun is here, sitting. And so what is the 10th house? 10th house represents your reputation, your career, or your work environment. It is the house of karma. What is my dog eating? Hold on. This piece of plastic is what my dog was eating. So, anyway. So now that sun here in the 10th house, and as I explained what 10th house is, so what this shows, 2nd Lord of earnings and wealth and families in the 10th house, which shows you were born in a family of either political government professionals or people, or especially your father, because sun is the father, who was a very respected high authority in his field. And so your value, the 2nd house, your values have been very, very strong towards doing the right thing. You want to earn money through the right places and through the right things, through the right deeds. And shows one fame will rise through the lineage of their family, and they follow in the footsteps of the family. This could be anything. This could be politics, entertainment, business of leather, firemen, anything. Because remember, career is not really seen from the 10th house. Not anymore. Career has become so complicated that people always say, oh, well, I got sun in the 10th house and I'm going to be a politician. No, being a politician requires other combinations. Other house rulership has to come. You have to see what time you were born. That the hora that you were born in. You got to see the Amattakarka. And then obviously if you see your destiny point like Bhrigu Bindu, you can see where your destiny lies. But what this shows is that simply wherever your workplace is, you're going to be an authority in that work. You're going to be well respected in that work. You're going to find fame in that work. And you're going to be able to earn your money. The second house, earning money and wealth and accumulated wealth, will come through the more respect you get. The more you have people respecting you, coming to you, the more money you will make. That's how easy this is. And shows that relationship with the father can either be very fiery on the positive side or very fiery on the negative side. Meaning, just because I see a sun in the 10th house exalted doesn't mean that you had the greatest relationship with your father. Because you got to look at the dispositor of Aries, Mars. Where is Mars placed? Is Mars placed in the ascendant 6th house, 8th house, 12th house? Where is it placed? What is the condition of the 9th house? 9th house is the teachings of your father. So how do you learn when you interact with that person, your father? So all of these things come into play, because I've actually had instances where exalted sun was there and relationship was just not even there, wasn't present. So all the other planets have to be seen. You have to see the conjunction, the aspects of upon the sun. Because a lot of things are happening. It's not just sun sitting in the 10th house. Sun could be with Rahu and Saturn. Sun could be with Ketu and Saturn. Sun could be with Ketu and Mars. All of these things can, give a different picture into your reputation, your relationship with authorities. And especially 10th house represents government and authorities. Right now, just by looking at this particular placement by itself, we can see that you will benefit through government. You will benefit through government authorities. And people who are your bosses, your seniors, will help you elevate to a higher level. And because second lord is 9th from itself, and 9th from any self becomes the highest dharmic self of that house. The truth of that house. So because it's 9th from the second house, shows you're always going to work at a place or do things which you feel are the truth of life. Now, you could be a pickpocketer, you could be a drug dealer, you could be a pimp. And you may think that that's the truth of life. So this doesn't mean that the 9th house is going to be the highest of the high. It's in your perspective, highest of the high. But if sun is not blemished, yes, we can see the ultimate truth of helping the unprivileged, going towards social welfare, social reform, public service, being a great leader in your community, in your work, or in the army. If it's bad, then whatever you construed out of this leadership quality, you'll be like, no, this is the truth. We're going to become the best cartels in the world. And that is our job, so we can help the people around us. See, that's your truth. There's nothing wrong with that, but that is your particular truth. And because second house represents wealth, accumulation of wealth, savings, sun will always bring that whenever you follow the right path, whenever you are out there. The more, like I said, the more fame you get, the more people respect you. The energy of other people respecting you will be increasing your wealth in this life. Okay? So guys, this is my analysis of sun in the 10th house for Cancer, Ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And again, if you want to know where your sun is placed, all the other planetary placements, including my reports, books, consultations, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.